I will be introducing Steve Sokolowski. Steve will be talking about the unconscious ways that we can influence people without even knowing they are being influenced. Please welcome Steve.
I'd also like to thank Derek. He's going to come up here and help me with some demonstrations. So everybody has goals in life, and invariably all of those goals involve people. I might want to sell Charlie something, or I might want to ask Tammy for a raise, or I might want to try to seduce Robin into going out with me. But unconsciously, there are many things that we can do to influence people, even though we think that behavior is completely unchangeable. So today the purpose of my speech is to inform you how to make other people do exactly what you want them to do. First thing I'm going to talk to you about is congruence. The idea that in the past you've had many experiences and you tend to draw upon those experiences as to how you'll behave in the future. So observe. Derek, it was great talking with you about the Corolla today. And I'll talk to you tomorrow, and I'll give you this information for you to take home and read about the car by yourself. Or, Derek, it was great talking to you about the Corolla today. Can I give you this information today about the Corolla? And you say yes.
No, I was like,
it was great talking to you, Derek, and I look forward to hearing from you first thing in the morning. So if you had been looking at that from far away, you probably think that I had actually sold Derek the car, because that handshake is a gesture that we associate with making a deal. But the handshake isn't just important because it's associated with making a deal. Touch is also important. So, for example, Derek, I enjoyed working with you all these years. You've been a great contributor to the ARL, right? And I look forward to working with you in the next few years. Or, Derek, you've been a great contributor all these years. I look forward to working with you over the next few years, and you've done a great job for this company. That simple touch there, just for a second, actually is proven to make him twice as likely to believe what I'm saying than if I hadn't touched him at all. Or I could also frame the debate a little differently than what I've been saying. Like, for example, Derek, what's your opinion on the inheritance tax? Or, Derek, what's your opinion on the death tax? Republicans use this all the time on CNN and MSNBC. If you've ever watched a lot of top-notch Republicans, you'll see that they use the term death tax instead of inheritance tax repeatedly, and they refer to the Democratic Party as the Democrat Party, because the use of these words could change the frame of the debate before it even gets started. And I can also demonstrate to you the notion of social proof. So Derek, look at the ceiling. And so he's looking at the ceiling for 5 seconds here, and if you had just walked in the room, you think, well, Derek is crazy. Why would anybody just stand around here looking at the ceiling while I'm giving a speech and everybody else is sitting down? But now there's two people looking at the ceiling. So if somebody were to walk in and see that there's two people looking at the ceiling, the first thing they would think is, well, what's going on with that ceiling tile up there? Is there water leaking? Is there a fire? Oh my goodness, do I have to get out of here? So as soon as you have many other people doing the same thing as you, other people start to follow along and question what's going on. And also, a false time constraint is important to use when you're trying to sell somebody something, or when you're just trying to get an opinion. Surveyors use this all the time. For example, Derek, hey, how you doing? I want to talk to you about the food in the cafeteria. I think that the food, the peas are all dried up, and the bread is soggy, and the fries are oily. What do you think about the food in the cafeteria? And so Derek would probably not want to talk to me after I just approached him suddenly and started this long conversation about cafeteria food. Or I could say, hey Derek, I'm really sorry, I only have a minute because I need to get to a meeting real soon. I just wanted to find out, what do you think about the cafeteria food? There's been some complaints about this soggy bread. What do you think? And so just that false time constraint there makes Derek much more likely to talk to me because he thinks I'm going to be gone in a minute. So he's not going to have to be rude to me after I leave in a minute. Even if I actually plan on talking to him for 10 minutes, he'll still be more likely to talk to me. And unfortunately, I won't have enough time to mention all the things that I wanted to discuss today, but I'll just conclude that you're being influenced all the time. You can decide whether using these techniques on people is ethical or not, but pay attention the next time you're out, because people are influencing you more than you believe. Thank you.